So I thought I'd go ahead and update everybody. And I don't, okay. I'm not used to feeling like I have any sort of like real freedoms or anything like that. I'm really not. And I don't guess that I'm the kind of person that actually should have a lot of freedom. I mean, I don't want to say it and sound stupid. I don't know how to not feel and seem and come off as being completely lame and nerdy when I actually have freedom to do stuff that I want to do. Because I've never, like, this is like the first time, right? So let me just tell you why I'm rambling. Okay, so I've had the weirdest, most insanely just backwards week, month, year, 2 years, 3 years, ever. Okay, it's been such a emotional roller coaster that I've not really understood what I was supposed to do or feel or think or anything, right? I threw myself into this YouTube stuff just so I didn't have to think about everything else. And I feel like for a long time it really did work and it helped out. But then it started to not, okay? Um Normally if somebody hits on me or flirts with me or something, I just kind of blow it off or laugh it off or I'll make a joke or whatever. And I still do that and I still try to do that. And okay, every other time I end up talking about my husband, right? And I feel like if I talk about him enough, they'll get the picture. That's been my downfall, okay? If I say, yeah, I'm married or whatever, and people don't catch on to it, I don't just sit there and say it 50 more times. Like, I'll just assume you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm rambling again. Anyway, I had to go to my house yesterday. Didn't have to go to my house. I had to go get some of my stuff. I couldn't find anything, socks, underwear, anything. Like, I literally grabbed, I thought I had important papers. I thought I had packed a bag of important papers. But what I actually packed was everything the kids had made me since like kindergarten. Like, I've been keeping all that stuff. And so when I went and packed a bag, and I don't know what I was thinking, I guess I was thinking, okay, I want the important stuff that's important to me. But I can't really take their kindergarten, art projects and have any sort of effect on anything. I went and did that. I had to get the title to the work vehicle. I had to get a couple other things. And it was late because I had left late. And so it was like 1:30 maybe. I stopped at the gas station because I was going to get a drink and, whatever to bring back because I was thirsty. And when I stopped, there was like people standing outside because the person that was working there had to go to the bathroom. So they put the sign on the door. So I have a brand new winch on the front of my Jeep. And this guy was standing out there and he was like, wow, have you used that? That thing's badass. Like, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Stupid guy shit. And I made conversation because we had to stand there. I didn't realize that we just end up standing there talking for like an hour. Just some complete stranger. Now, I have, and I'm just going to say this, as lame as it sounds, but I have been starved a little bit for like adult conversation for a long time. Literally would talk to myself more than I did anybody else. So to stand and talk to a stranger for like that long a period of time, especially a male, because I don't do that. And so I didn't feel guilty or anything when I was just talking, right? Now, before I left, because I went in the store and did my shit whenever they opened the door and I came back out. I was like, it's nice meeting you, whatever. And he stopped me and he said, wait. I'm like, oh, fuck. And so he goes, what are the chances of me getting your number and possibly just taking you on a date? I was like, no. I was like, no. But it's because I felt guilty. Like, I felt extremely guilty. Like I was doing something horribly wrong. And I know that I wasn't. But I don't pick up on a lot of the social cues that let me know, okay, this may go too far and you might shit abort now. Sometimes I don't realize it and I'm just talking. And then before I know it, I'm in a fucking predicament. Not meaning to be. I started thinking after I said it, I'm like, well, why? Why would I, like, what do I have to worry? I'm like, I'm newly, apparently single. Granted, I am not ready for any of that. I ain't trying to find nobody. I ain't looking for I don't want anybody like that. It's not like that. But it was nice to have a conversation. But I felt guilty. And I'm just wondering, like, when does that go away? And I wonder if he feels guilty whenever it happens to him. I wonder if he, like, ever feels that guilt when other women are hitting on him. Like the chick at the paint store, they used to always hit on him all the time at Sherwin-Williams. Always, whether I was there or not. Like, the bitch was blatant. And I used to slice and dice that bitch with my eyes, let me tell you. But, you know, after finding out, you know, last night and the night before that he actually was talking to that bitch when I called him out on it, and he was lying about that too, I'm assuming that he probably doesn't. I did, however, give him my phone number. And he texted, you know, just a normal, like, casual, what's up, whatever. I did still feel guilty, and so I didn't text back yet. But it's just, I'm just saying, like, I just wonder, after 25 years, does that go away? It's amazing how many people want to, like, throw him under the bus now that they know that he's, like, out of the picture, whatever. And so people keep, like, telling me things that I've called him out on, and he's literally, like, turned around and made me look guilty for, and then, you know, put me through hell for, when I didn't even do anything. I didn't even fucking do anything. Now I wish I would have, all the time. Every time he accused me. And, like, his mother called my mom, okay? My mom is not the one. Like, she ain't playing with you. Don't fuck with her. So she calls her and texts her, and she's like, yeah, your daughter, every time she gets mad at him, she goes and she fucks around. My mom goes, you do know she doesn't leave the house very often, right? She goes, listen here, bitch. You pay attention to your son and worry about him. Let me worry about my child. She was like, he's filled your head full of fucking lies. I've been around for most of it too, and I saw a lot of it go down. He was beating the hell out of her all the goddamn time. She was like, so don't fucking call me again, bitch. Don't text me, don't nothing. Okay? And that's my mama. Like, she's not bitter or angry or mean to anybody, but if you're going to call her and blow smoke up her damn asshole, like, she's going to let you know. And I guess that's where I get it. Whatever. It feels nice to have my mom on my side because for a long time I didn't feel like I did. So that feels good. Probably because he threatened our life with a gun in her front yard and she had to call the cops on him. It's funny because I have yet to call the cops on this man. But his actions have caused other people to call the cops on him. But he's still blaming me. Apparently they have a really big case on him. And I haven't had to say or do much of anything. I saw other people's account of his actions. Okay? I was going to be a good mom to my adult daughter who is still staying her ass in my house, laying up in my bed. She ain't no better, man. Man, if I was there, I want to say so many things right now. Get out of my bed. Get the fuck out of my bed. But it is what it is. But okay, this is what I'm saying. She's not really been taking care of the dogs very well. She definitely hasn't been taking care of the pig very well. She hasn't been doing much of anything. She's been laying her ass up in my bed, not doing shit. So I left her a long ass message last night, letting her know that if she's not going to be there to clean up that house, top to bottom, and get it ready to sell, then get the fuck out. Because I have to put it up on the market, and you're not going to go with the house unless you want me to sell you with it. So get the fuck out. So she obviously was pissed. So when she see me today, and I was trying to let her know, hey, I'm going to put dad's tools and stuff inside the house, she just got herself up and walked inside. She don't want to hear it. She don't want to see it. She don't want nothing. She's like a fucking ostrich. Let me bury my head in the sand, and you just tell me what to do. Okay? She's an adult. I can't care more about it. And I was already on my own, doing my own thing, pregnant with her, and fucking taking care of myself at 16, 17 years old. Get out of the house. Go do something on your own. Because you're making this situation worse. Anyway, so she's going to have a rude awakening when they show up and they're like, hey, you've got to vacate. And you haven't got yourself together enough to find somewhere to go. Not my fault and not my problem anymore. Ask your daddy what to do. I have other kids to worry about who aren't being stupid, who actually need and depend on me. And I'm not going to waste my time and my effort and my money and my livelihood on you when you aren't doing anything for yourself either. I've raised you better than that. So until you do something for yourself, sorry. It's been a whole messy day, but that guilt thing has been weighing on me. Like, it's been weighing on me for real. Like, to the point that, like, last night in the middle of the night, I went ahead and, well, it wasn't last night. It was like 5 a.m. this morning. I was going to go see my Nana And so I got some coffee and stuff, and I headed that way. I never quite made it because I ended up just taking a trail and just going and like driving around back there. I ended up stopping for a little while and just like hanging out by myself, you know. There's no reason why I can't do something that makes me feel a little better. I didn't put him in jail. Like, he's in jail because he wants to be, because he wanted to be. And I firmly believe it is because of drugs, and I don't care. Like, I don't care which it is. It's whatever it is, it's not something I'm on. It's made you go completely nuts. Ruin your life, ruin your kid's life, ruin my life. So I hope you're happy. As far as it goes, I'm going to be happy. I'm not ready for dating or any of that. I'm still married. I've got to get myself back together. I've definitely let myself go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I definitely have. I don't feel like myself. I don't know if I'm going to feel like myself for a very long time. Normalcy is not coming easy. And I know it takes time, and it's not even been a week. I've always rushed stuff like that because it's just so uncomfortable. And my anxiety is through the roof lately. I can't stop crying. It's like every little thing, and I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm like in the dollar store trying to check out, and I can't get my fucking debit card out of my wallet. And I'm like, oh my God. You know, like, this shit's got to give at some point. Anyway, I just want to update you guys, and I'll probably update again tomorrow or something. Yeah. It's just weird.